Hello friends, it's Rachel here, and today I am doing a scrapbook layout for Scrapbook Nerd again, and I wanted to showcase a few things, including this paper pad that is Maggie Holmes, I believe, Marigold collection. And so I was showing you some of the papers I had here. I'm using this as my background paper, and then I cut out 2x2 squares out of two of the papers from the paper pad. Usually when I use up a lot of papers, it's to do layers, but this is a little bit different for me, and I hope you'll like it. I wanted to do a white background, but I did not have white paint, which was kind of annoying. So I'm using texture paste, which I know is crazy, but you know, it's old texture paste, so I thought I'd use it up anyway. And it didn't obviously give the exact look I was going for, but it was as close as I was going to get. Where I am right now, stores are completely closed and shut down, so I wasn't going to go out and figure out where I could get white paint. This worked just fine, and it wasn't working well for splatters, but I got some of my watercolor paint and used some white, and that worked perfectly. So this is what my background will look like, and now we are going to add the photos. So these are some photos of me meeting someone by the name of Cynthia Loist. If you are Canadian, you might know her, which I'm sure many of you viewers are. So Cynthia Loist is a daytime talk show host of a show called The Social, which is like my favorite show ever. They film in Toronto, so I've gone multiple times to be in the audience of that show, and it's just so much fun. I can't wait till I can go and do things like that again, like take the train to Toronto and spend the day there. Anyway, now I'm reminiscing, but I guess that's what scrapbooking is all about, reminiscing on wonderful memories. And this was actually just before everything shut down. So the reason I met her is because she was doing a book tour. She came out with a book called For Your Pleasure. And so I got to see her in Oakville, if anyone knows where Oakville is. I believe that's where I went. And then she was doing a book signing after, so I got a book signed and met her and took pictures with her, and it was really cool. It was, I think, like the end of February, so it was just before everything shut down, and I believe she actually had to cancel part of her book tour, or I think they like canceled meeting people. Like, it was just before everything shut down. Anyway, it's crazy to look back on these memories where there was like a big line of us in this small room, and she was meeting and interacting and hugging every single person, and it's just so crazy how quickly things can change, but they can change the other way as well. We're getting there. So yeah, I wanted to showcase this paper pad, and so I cut out these little 2x2 squares with two different kinds of paper, but they both have pink in it, which I liked, and that's kind of going to be my background centerpiece, I guess. Background and centerpiece, those two words contradict each other. Anyway, you know what I mean. I was trying to think of some layers, but it just wasn't working. I just wanted the background to shine, so I don't really do too much layering, which is weird for me. Actually, now that I think about it, I should have gotten a doily out or something, because that's something I would do. But I totally forgot to get a doily. The title for this is going to be Meeting Cynthia, and these stickers right here, they are available on Scrapbook Nerd, and as well as this paper pad. That's why I wanted to feature those two, because I knew that at least the day that I am doing this voiceover, which is the 18th of May, I know that they do have the Marigold 12x12 paper pad in stock, as well as these gold thickers that are just so beautiful. And then I grabbed some more thickers from my stash to put the word Cynthia, because I didn't have enough thickers left of the other one, because I have been using them a lot because they're so pretty. So I'm just using different ones from my stash to do Cynthia. And I like that they're both gold. I think that's really pretty. And I usually do very generic titles, but not this time. Now I'm doing a very custom title, which is, it's about time. And I'm going to adhere these photos down, and yeah, I have 2 photos here. I've been doing a lot more, whoa, sorry, there was a bee. I'm outside. There are a lot more layouts coming out on my channel lately, or that I've been doing lately, that are double photo layouts. So I think that's good to kind of get more photos scrapbooked faster. And I wanted to go with this gold theme, and so that's why I put this bow down and the leaves, but I believe I end up taking that bow off because it was just a little bit too much. And right now I'm just going to, I believe I'm going to sew around the outside of this pattern paper. Yep, there we go. You can see it there. So just sewed around that to kind of hold everything in, and I really like the way that looks. And that swan, I just put that swan there because I thought it was cute, and there was a lot of black in these pictures and in this background, so I was kind of going with this black theme here, like black and gold and pink, so we put a swan on for no particular reason. And I have these little butterflies that I made just using some scraps. It's actually, I believe, a Patreon video, and so I'm going to embellish that page with those. Just 2 little butterflies. And it has the gold in it, so it kind of ties it all together. So I'm going to glue those down, and then I'm going to just get some wood hearts from my stash and put those on the page as well. Sorry, there's a lot of noise in the background, and I'm trying to make sure that you don't hear too much of that. Anyway, my adhesive like broke, so I had to resort to the hot glue gun, and it worked just fine, but my hot glue gun is a hot mess. But it worked, no big deal. Just gluing these little hearts down, and we're almost near the end. I think this was one of the last parts of this layout, but I thought it would be fun to really showcase those little squares and showcase the paper pad and all the things that you can do with patterned paper, even if you're a little bit scared of using patterned paper like I am. I'm going to add a little rainbow here that is from the Magical Forest collection, really cute little puffy sticker. And I think that'll be about it. So let me know what you think of this. Feel free to scrap lift it. I love scrap lifting, so if you do too, you don't have to ask permission, just go for it. But I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll put all the links down below for Scrapbook Nerd. Have a great day. Bye!